A very good Friday to all of you across the desert Southwest, or should I say Fry-yay. Yes, we have made it into the weekend, but it's going to be quite a sizzler indeed. Right now we're sitting at 91 degrees in Yuma, 93 degrees in El Centro. Let's see what it looks like as we take a look outside on the RV World of Yuma Skycam. Downtown Yuma right there. Mostly clear skies out there, and the winds are starting to settle down. They were pretty gusty earlier today. Let's take a look at our satellite radar, show you what we have going on out there. We had a few storms make their way through the southern portion of Imperial County. That was earlier this afternoon, then they cleared out. I think Calexico and the area had some over there. I'm going to find out where I am. But for the most part, we are seeing some clouds now as you look off into the east. Taking a look at what we have as far as our heat alert. Yeah, we're going to have one coming into place when we get into Sunday. We're just going to have some miserable temperatures, 110 up to 113. So we're going to have this excessive heat warning. I'll get out of the way so you can see the whole thing. This goes into effect on Sunday morning, stays in effect until Monday at 8 o'clock. We talked about those winds. Let's see what they're doing tonight. Yeah, they're going to taper off into the single digits and stay that way. We'll have a gust work its way through tomorrow afternoon. But for the most part, it's going to be a pretty pleasant day tomorrow, wind-wise. What is this doing right now to our air quality index in the Imperial Valley? This is brought to us by the Imperial County Air Pollution Control District. That is the air quality index. Moderate through most of it now. Nyland currently unhealthy. That was a big change from earlier today. Westmoreland remains in the good category right now. A look at your temperatures across the area. Here's where we stand currently throughout the Imperial Valley, and then the other side of the state, Arizona, state line, county line. Much of the same temperatures here. Yuma 91, foothills at 92. Here's a look at your 7-day forecast. Again, it's a sizzler coming in on Sunday and Monday, 111 and 112. Otherwise sunny, dry, and breezy. Same can be said for the Imperial Valley. Tomorrow is okay. Our average is 103, but watch out on Sunday and Monday, 111, 112. Again, that excessive heat warning will be in place until 8 o'clock on Monday night.
Hey, speaking of heating up, we got Varsity Blitz on deck. Yes, all the highlights and more for your prep football and area highlights right after this.
Great news! Houston's Yuma Furniture's Labor Day sale is held over. Fresh looks, fantastic savings on beautiful Lazy Boy sofas, sectionals, and Lazy Boy reclining furniture, dining sets, and bedroom furniture. Save on over 40 mattresses in stock with same-day delivery. Ashley Chime Queen mattress just $5.99 plus 5 years interest-free. Remember, savings like these don't happen every day. The Labor Day sale is held over, but not for long at Houston's Yuma Furniture on Avenue.
Woo! Right here. Oh.
Can you do that here?
Of course. Now I can bet the game on FanDuel Sportsbook anywhere in Arizona.
But is a pig allowed?
You mean my service hog? Long as I rent her shoes.
FanDuel Sportsbook is now available everywhere in Arizona. Download the FanDuel Sportsbook app today and get a risk-free bet worth up to $1,000. FanDuel Sportsbook. Make every moment more.
1 Hour Air Conditioning and Heating knows how uncomfortable it gets when your AC goes out. You want it fixed fast, fixed right, and get a fast quote. Unlike some companies, we don't give you a quote until we actually see what the problem is.
Hey!
Then we'll give you a straightforward price and stand behind it. I meant buy it. We'll stand by it. Count on 1 Hour for an on-time guarantee.
Your comfort is just a call away. Call 1 Hour.
Arizona is strong, resilient, and thriving. Our loved ones are reuniting. People are returning to work in classrooms. And Arizona businesses continue to excel. It's not just a vaccine. It's the future of Arizona. The COVID-19 vaccine is the best tool we have to keep us moving forward. Join the millions of Arizonans who have already been fully vaccinated. Roll up your sleeve and get your COVID-19 shot today.
For the 2021 California recall election, all Californians will be able to vote safely from home. Every active registered voter will receive a vote-by-mail ballot with a unique barcode. You can track it using Where's My Ballot, and you'll receive automatic notifications by text, email, or voice call to let you know the status of your ballot once you mail it, drop it off at your polling place, or at a drop box. Vote-by-mail ballots. Simple, safe, secure, counted. Learn more at vote.ca.gov.
high school football from across the desert Southwest is here. Varsity Blitz starts right now.
Good evening and welcome to week 4 of the Varsity Blitz. I'm Scott Gross alongside Brandon Mejia.
Yeah, we got a jam-packed show. We don't want to waste any time. Let's get right to it. Our opening game tonight is the home opener for Yuma Catholic Shamrocks. The Rocks fell one game short of a state title last year, you may remember. But this year, they're off to another fast start, opening 2-0 and outscoring their opponents 109-0. You heard that right.
Tonight, they welcome the Coolidge Bears to town. It's the first ever meeting between the Shamrocks and the Bears during the coach Rhett Stallworth era. Let's see what happened.
Indeed, we shall. To Ricky Gwynn Stadium we go for the season home opener. And they're ready to go, and so is the coach. Opening kickoff, Coolidge going to fake out even the cameraman with the onside kick, but they're not going to fake out the Rocks. Rhett Vance picks the ball up, takes this one to the house just like that. 7-0 Shamrocks. Could that be a statement, perhaps? Shamrocks pumped. It's right off the kickoff. So the ensuing kickoff now, kicker Diego Ariola with the pop fly looking kick, and Logan Rush snatches it up. The ball out of the sky like it was easy for the recovery. Rocks, though, would get the possession, but their first drive would stall. YC's second possession, quarterback Richard Stallworth throws a rope to Zach Castaneda, who makes the nice catch and run before getting tackled right in front of your living room. First down Rocks later in the drive. Rocks near the goal line with the power formation. Feeding the ball to DJ Sake, who fights his way near the goal line. That's good as he stretches it in for a YC touchdown. Late first quarter now, Bears backed up near the end zone. The Rocks sniff it out. How about that? Jackson Ray Jones. You don't see these highlights too often. That's a safety, my friends, and good for 2. And Yuma Catholic led this one 16-0 after one quarter of play. They would go on to win this one 58-0, now outscoring their opponent, Scott, 167-0.
To Warren Field and the home opener for the Brawley Wildcats as they welcomed Isaac Rios and the Cibola Raiders. Opening drive of the game, Brawley quarterback Ethan Gutierrez on the keeper around the left side gets a first down. Check out this huge hit coming by Cibola's aforementioned Isaac Rios. Bam! A flag on the play would push Brawley back. No worries. Next play from the 50-yard line. It's Isaiah Young running over the linebacker and off to the races. A 50-yard touchdown run. He gone. Brawley up by a score of 7-0. Now after Cibola punt, Wildcats will be back in business with Gutierrez again, finding a lot of room on the left side for a first down run, and he's coming right at you in your living room. Moments later, on 2nd and goal at the 3, guess who? Isaiah Young with a huge hole and his second touchdown of the night, 14-0 Cats. Cibola, would they be able to answer on their next drive? It's Isaac Rios on a nice change of direction, picks up a nice gain, and it's smacked by, guess who? Isaiah Young on defense. Cibola's drive would stall. Brawley wins their home opener by a score of 49-8.
We take you to Burger Field in Holtville as the hometown fans get their first glimpse of this surprising Viking squad. Captains for the Vikings and Eagles meeting at midfield before kickoff. Vikings would get the ball first and taking this handoff by star running back Peyton Eiton, who gets out in the middle and scampers inside Eagle territory for a first down to get things started. A couple plays later, Spence Hillfiker drops back, lets it go. A beauty indeed. Drops right in the basket for Mason Toten. Vikings draw first blood from 25 yards out. Maranatha Christian now trying to answer. The quarterback Austin Stewart tosses it behind the line of scrimmage, and Tyler Tennant can't handle it, loses the ball, and it's Toten on top of it. How about that? All right, 2 plays later now, Peyton Eiton takes care of business from the 2 yards out. Easy cooking for another Holtville touchdown. 15-0 now, Vikes. So how things move forward. Next possession for the Eagles, and Austin Stewart gets swallowed up again by Mason Toten. 2 sacks and a fumble recovery for the senior. He even gives the signal, look at it. You can't guard me. You can't. Next, Holtville possession. The floodgates are now open. Hillfiker again drops back and finds a wide open Roger Rolfe, who grabs it and stays on his feet. Good for 6. Extra points good. Holtville goes up by 22-0. In the first 10 minutes, they would go on to win this 42-10.
Toten definitely was on top, wasn't he? Absolutely. Here's the Imperial game that we had going on tonight as they took on Valley Center. Getting ready to go. Valley Center around the right side, and they're going to draw first blood. They get the touchdown. Tigers down. Would they be able to respond? Let's see what's going to happen. They're going to go for 2, actually. Tricked me on the play as well. Nice grab by Valley Center in the end zone. That would actually be now the extra point. You can see it all for yourself. Valley Center having their way in this one early at Shimamoto Simpson Stadium. Bears back the other way. C.J. Tiernan, a pass to the near side. Caught. Oh, the old flea flicker back. The hook and ladder put on by the Tigers as they're trying to get into this one, trying to get back into this game. They would not, though. They would fall at home by a score of 20-7.
Well, folks, 4 games down, but we are really just getting started. We've got 3 more to go, including Calexico at home versus the Crims.
Plus, our out-of-town scoreboard, our social shout-outs, and today's best. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
You're watching the Varsity Blitz on 13
Boost and Cricket charge more for unlimited 5G. Metro doesn't. Introducing the big 5G upgrade. Just $25 a month gets you unlimited 5G and a free 5G smartphone. That's half the price for 1 line of unlimited 5G smartphone data. Plus a free Samsung Galaxy 5G when you switch and trade in. All with the power of the T-Mobile 5G network. Rule your day with 5G. Only at Metro.
This is the Tempur-Pedic Breeze, and its mission is to make sleep feel cool. So no more night sweats, no more nocturnal baking, no high blast ceiling fans, or polar ice cap air conditioner mode. Because the Tempur-Pedic Breeze delivers superior cooling from cover to core, helping you sleep cool all night long.
And right now, save up to $700 on Tempur-Pedic adjustable mattress sets and get a $300 gift. Denver Mattress, the easiest way to get the right Tempur-Pedic.
Where's your proof?
So...
What a mess. Let me tell you a story, Judge.
That's why you're here.
Sweat it.
When things get hot, these 3 stay cool. The season premiere of Hot Bench.
The struggles we face each day can be overwhelming, and isolation can lead us to despair. These are times that challenge our souls, but we don't have to face them alone. Hi, I'm Father Austin Mansfield. God created us to need other people, to help them, and to be helped by them. Whatever tough times you're facing in your life, you don't have to go through it alone. At Christ the Redeemer Anglican Church, you can experience God's love for you through the same powerful spirit He's been using for centuries. It's a new day for an ancient faith.
It's time to find your adventure with Girl Scouts and Spirit Untamed.
Sign me up.
Whether you've got courage to spare,
Jump!
skills worth showing off,
Let's go, girl.
or you just want to make new friends.
It's in your heart to run free. It's in mine, too. Trust me.
Rocky! There's always a home for you at Girl Scouts.
We all smoked in those days. If that was you then, get your lungs screened now. You're watching Varsity Blitz. The best highlights, the best plays, continuing right now.
Welcome back. He's right. It is the best. This is the Varsity Blitz. I am Scott Gross alongside Brandon Mejia in what has been an action-packed night of prep football so far.
Indeed it has, and it does not stop there as the Yuma Criminals hit the road tonight, itching for their first win of the season after a tough loss last week to Trevor Brown. They fought back in the final minutes, but came up short.
They would face a fierce pile of Bulldogs in Calexico, who are coming off their first win of the season after shutting out Calipatra last week. Make that 2 in a row. They're looking for 3 in a row. Brandon, take it away.
Right. 2 in a row. Could they make it happen? We take you out to Ward Field tonight as the Crims hit the road, eager for their win. The Doghouse, hoping to keep momentum after last week. Could that happen? We take you to the first quarter action, and of course, Abram Zazueta is going to keep it himself on this one, but the Crims sniff it out and shut it down quick. Not too much happening there. Next play is Zazueta with a pitch to Andrew Rivera, who is going to get a couple yards on this play as they try to move the chains forward. Trying to get something going. It's Julian De Leon who finds the hole, but it's too fast for his feet, gets tripped up there. Moves the chains, however, a few drives later after a back and forth. It's Zazueta who connects with Andres Ramirez, good for a first down. Next play, Zeus Pradis is going to find some room on this one, especially on the edges as he takes it right in to the Doghouse. That's good for 6. You know, this was a close one. 6-7 was the score going into the fourth quarter. and things would change drastically. Calexico would get this win tonight over Yuma High, 21-12.
Antelope returns to Buckeye Field for tonight's clash as this larger-than-life snake making his presence known. He wanted to see the game, too.
Wanted it.
Yeah, pregame. First quarter, the Rams' Jesus Murrieta gets the call, turns on the Jets on the far sideline, and gets into the end zone. On that play, a 7-yard touchdown. Antelope draws first blood. They also get the 2-point conversion, courtesy of Steven Castro punching in. 8-0 Rams. Cortez trying the running game, but the Murrieta making the nice tackle for the quick stop. Cortez would then get careless. They would fumble on the exchange. The Rams would pounce on the ball as Keenan Regals comes up with it. Antelope now in business. John Whitley throws the ball against the grain to Miguel Corrillo, and he gets a lot of nice blocks by the Hog Mollies and goes 40 yards untouched for another Rams touchdown. Cortez trying to go to the air, but Nemo Cox picks it off, and he's going to have himself another pick six. Remember, week 1, they had 3 of them. Now they have another one. Rams would flat out dominate tonight, taking Cortez to the woodshed with a 48-8 victory.
That's what I'm talking about. We jump to Warrior Field now as San Pasqual hosts their home opener to Valley Lutheran. Both teams looking for their first win. We pick things up in the first. Warriors down by 2, trying to get something started on second down. They give the rock to Xavier Juan, who tries to get things going for them. A short gain on the play. Next play, Damian Cota looking to the air on this one, intended for Johnny Takala. But he just couldn't get there in the nick of time. Warriors forced to punt. First play of the drive now for the Flames. Up by 14. Aiden Soto gets the handoff and has nothing but open field. Literally turns on the Flames. That's good for 6, 21-0 now. They lead. Damian Cota now trying to get something going for his Warriors, but falls incomplete to Johnny Takala. Next play, Cota finds a big man. Ethan Jakovich, you got to feed this guy. Come on. Makes the catch. You got to pull him down. Warriors would turn the ball over. He didn't eat. Turn the ball over on downs. Valerie Lutheran, its quarterback, going to take it his own way. Derek Potter, watch this, though. What? He's going to lose him. Nope. Hits him with the juke stick, and yes, they shut off the lights there in Warrior Field. Your final tonight, San Pasqual falling to this one, 6-55.
Good to see the Warriors back on the field, though. It's been a very, very long time for them.
You know, they're a rambunctious group of men, and they play their hearts out there. It's a tough team to, go against, especially coming in from Phoenix. Some of your scoreboards right now as we take a look at them. If you missed in the first half, Yuma Catholic now outscoring their opponents 167-0 with this 58-0 win. A few more scores we want to get to you very quickly, folks, and you can see right here, Calexico getting the win, Antelope getting the win tonight. I am really proud of the Rams there, and we just want to let you guys know that there are some games happening tomorrow. Keep in mind, Kofa Southwest, Calipatria will play as well tomorrow.
It's now time for our social shout-out.
There we are. I love it.
First one goes to Julian De Leon. Yeah, the big dog's got to eat. Last week, making his way into the end zone. And watch what happened at the end here. We see you. Doink. Yes, sir. Bulldogs win again tonight. De Leon, another touchdown.
Yep, next we got to give a shout-out to Yuma High's Genoa Medell. He uses his cannon. Yeah, we got to rewind that because you got to see this.
See the
launch. There was a smoke ring on the end of that. Launches that one to outer space. Got to love it.
And finally, Jacobo Elias doing his best Russell Wilson impersonation and then completes the pass downfield. Yes, confetti. Fantastic. And we end tonight with today's best. We want to thank everyone for watching and also thank everyone behind the scenes, like our very own Marina Ruiz, who you see right there.
Yes, she's always got our backs, and she's making the show happen. Otherwise, we're just talking in the dark. A special thank you to Marina. Special thank you to Joe Taposte out there in Antelope, getting some of these incredible highlights tonight. Another round in the books.
Also, special thanks and a shout out to Jonathan Busco for helping us out. Next door, you've got Rob Fram, you've got Cole Johnson, Luis Lopez. There's a whole team. Wiley Jahari was helping today as well. A whole team of people help put this thing together.
And when they do, we get incredible highlights like the ones you're seeing here tonight. And folks, if you're watching, I mean, you got some of your own. We want to see them from those evening games as well, because nothing better than getting the best of the best, and that's exactly what we're seeing today. I'd say week 4 in the books, Scott, is a success.
It is another success, and athletes out there, cheerleaders as well. Thank you to the Brawley cheerleaders for their shout out today. Give us your boomerangs. We want to see those out there too.
Yes.
You could be the next ones to join Julian, Genoa, and
all the rest of them as well.
We
and you can check them out online. I mean, we have an incredible sports page that is continuing, that is always up to date, and and honestly on social media as well. So bring it. If you just got done playing and you're watching this as well, send it our way. We want to highlight it as well. Folks, thanks so much for watching.
Thank you so much.